Hi, this is Brigitte for TCTV. I'm sitting next to the first guys I ever interviewed, and they are Army of Freshmen. Hi guys, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm very good, and you?
Great, excellent.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, how have you been since then?
Great. I mean,
Yeah,
busy and but good.
Yeah, we saw you at the end of 2005 was when we first met you, and man, it's been incredible.
It was
Halloween in Banbury, and they had the big horse, that big metal horse. That was a fun show. Yeah, it's been great. This is our first time back since then, actually, to the UK, and I mean, obviously, we're incredibly happy to be here. And it's last night of the Get Happy tour, and we're here in London backstage about an hour or two before the show.
Yeah. And between those, well, then and now, I mean, you did also a tour in the US, I think, with Bowling for Soup also?
Yeah, we did a tour with Bowling for Soup and Punchline and Lucky Boys Confusion are all good
First
American
Get Happy
bands.
tour.
Yeah.
The invention of the Get Happy tour. Yeah, yeah.
Cool. And were you getting happy?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But we're friends with all those bands. It's so great, and we've had the same experience on this tour in the UK. This tour's been incredible. I would say that this is my favorite tour that we've ever done.
Yeah.
You know, some of the best shows we've ever played, some of the best crowds we've ever played to. It's been a dream come true. It really has. You know, tonight's really bittersweet because I'm really excited for the show, but I know when that show's done, the tour's over. You know. It's going to be a weird feeling, that last song, like, this is really it, you know, for a little bit, you know.
Are you going to get depressed again and make movies with Phil Collins music to it?
Yeah, we should have that, that's a good idea, like, reoccur that character.
Definitely.
Like, super depressed, though, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
That would be awesome. And maybe like in a straitjacket that you went completely
yeah,
mental.
That's a good idea. We're gonna steal that.
Go to the next level, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? I always thought he took up swimming and they dive in the pool and then never come up and you hear the lifeguard whistle and someone, you know, you go.
That's also a very imaginative idea. Are you a guy with a lot of imagination?
Yes, I have a big imagination.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so already when you're little, probably. So how does this manifest?
How's it manifest? I was really into like dressing up when I was a kid. You know, like if I got into Superman, like there was the Underoos sets that I was really big into, which was these. They were like superhero costumes or Star Wars characters, and you'd get a certain color, like little underwear, and then you'd get the T-shirt. And I just thought those were like the best things
And
ever.
the really
you know?
sweet ones were like the Superman and the Batman ones because
Had
they
capes.
came with capes that were Velcro. So
Yeah.
and like you'd beg your parents to wear them out in public and like nope,
Yeah.
those your
Can't wait.
pajamas.
Yeah, totally.
Ah, mom.
They look
damn
great
it.
too. Those are great costumes, man.
Well, now that you're big, huge artists, I mean, when you go out in public wearing those capes, I mean, you can do anything you want. It's artistic then.
Absolutely. If they made them in my size, I keep trying to buy those pajamas that have feet sewn on them because I had them when I was a kid. They don't make them in adult sizes. It's really depressing.
Do you know my favorite Underoos set was Boba Fett?
That's a good
And it was a difficult one to find because you would always find, you know, the big guys.
Yeah.
But Boba Fett was like, it was killer, man. Blue with yellow stripes and then like robot kind of chest. It was like the best.
To have the rocket on the back, like painted on the.
No,
That's a shame.
you just got one print.
Yeah.
They worked the flip side. You know.
I think my favorite one was Robin from Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was...
I would have guessed that it would be Star Wars for you.
I know. I was Star Wars for all my like Halloween costumes, but for my pajamas, for some reason, Robin and Batman. I don't know.
It's more cozy to sleep in.
Yeah, totally. Stormtrooper armor gets bulky and.
Yeah. Maybe also,
Cozy to sleep in Robin's outfit.
and maybe also like with the Darth Vader mask on, it would be so nice if you
Exactly.
started snoring. Or
It's hard to breathe and.
Well, talking about snoring, do you guys snore when you're on tour? Any annoying habits?
I don't. Kai doesn't.
I don't. Mike does.
Mike
Really?
and Dan.
Mike and Dan, but
Are the
Mike
two
is
snores.
like it's so loud it'll wake us up. Bobby talks in his sleep.
And Bobby can snore too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
he
and
can
Owen
have his
has
moments.
night terrors.
Yeah.
So Owen will
Owen will
just
wake up and
he'll
freak
just
out.
wake up and start screaming, and we're like, "Are you okay, buddy?" He's like, "Oh, sorry. Just go back to sleep. It's
Yeah.
okay. You're safe."
Yeah.
So I don't know what that says about Owen, but
Aaron,
I love
yeah,
it.
I would say Aaron sleeps a lot. Mike and Dan snore. Bobby occasionally snores. Bobby will talk in his sleep a bit.
yeah,
Owen actually freaks out when he has a nightmare.
I cough a lot.
Yeah, Kai's a big cougher. In the morning, gets like,
Yeah. I wake everybody up. I'm the alarm clock.
Like a rooster, but
I'm a snuggler. If somebody has to share a
Yeah.
bed with me, I like get really close, you know.
do you guys do that? Share beds?
Not when we have, not if we can avoid it, but yeah, a lot of times
we
we're
do.
stuck. Yeah.
Usually Aaron and I share a bed, and Owen and Chris share a bed, and then Dan and Mike take the floor.
Yeah.
That's usually the way it works out.
If the snores are lower, it doesn't, necessarily cross over as much.
Well, like now, did you guys come here on a tour bus or in the van?
Yeah,
or
we just lost our tour bus. We didn't lose it. It was our last day.
Yeah.
And it was sad. I mean, was it sad getting off that
10
thing?
a.m. They pull up and everybody out. They kicked us off, threw our luggage at us. Sayonara. Like, oh,
And everybody needed I would say 2 more hours.
Yeah.
Everybody needed another 2 hours of sleep, so it was bad.
last night was the last party night of the tour, so everybody just hung out till really late or early, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, and as far as I know, the jury's still out on what the heck we're doing tonight. Nobody really knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Some people are going to be on Wheatus's bus. Some people are going to be the cargo vans dropping stuff off. I mean, I don't know what the heck's going on.
I don't know either.
Well, when are you going back to America?
I'm going back on Wednesday with some of the guys, and Kai and Bobby, our tour manager, are going to Amsterdam.
So we go home on the 25th.
What are you going to
That's
do?
assuming we find our plane from
They
Amsterdam.
don't try and fly home themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, I get the point where you're going to Amsterdam then.
We're going to go to the museums, too. We'll go to the Anne Frank house, try to see some of the culture, but...
I really believe you now.
Yeah, I know.
No, I've got more
Well, if you see Anne
experience.
Frank, you may want to, it was awesome. We saw Anne Frank. She's doing kick-ass.
Anne Frank's got good weed. What?
I mean, it's always like when you say Amsterdam to bands, it's always the same reaction. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that and
that's
something else, but
That's a holy ground for bands. Bands just want. I mean,
I'm just
hopefully
curious.
it's a great experience for you. But I think it could be one of those letdowns of like Chuck E. Cheese. I didn't have a Chuck E. Cheese in my hometown, and God, I wanted to go to one
I
so
don't have
bad.
these expectations, though. I'm just curious. Bobby's the one that thinks it's going to be like Jerusalem.
Yeah, he set that trip up to be amazing. So our tour manager's gonna be really sad if he has a bad time.
well,
He'll
and
be okay.
He'll be fine.
so it will be the first time that you're in Amsterdam.
Yeah. First time I've even been to mainland Europe. Oh, no, I went to France once. I went to Euro Disney.
Yeah. Was it fun?
It was. It was during Halloween, and they had it decorated with the Halloween decorations, and they're really grim here. In the States, they're really kid friendly and happy looking ghosts, and here they were skeletons and corpses hanging from nooses and things. I was like, this is sweet.
Great. Next to Euro Disney to open Disney. Euro Disney, Disney.
I get it.
See the English guy laugh. That's good English humor. I've been here too long.
Yeah, I don't get it quite that fast.
I hope you never do.
Bastards.
Bastard.
Sorry.
I'm the Lenny Bruce of comedy.
Don't pull a Michael Richards.
Stop saying things I don't understand.
Sorry.
English.
Not nice.
Yeah.
No, what American
Yeah.
pop culture. Michael Richards was a stand-up comedian that said some naughty words, and
He lost his mind and started saying all these racist things on stage a month ago, and it was pretty crazy.
big story in America.
Big story in America. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
I'll
on
check it out.
Seinfeld. Have you seen that show?
Yeah.
Okay, he was on that. He plays Kramer, and he
Big
was doing
hair, big guy.
he was doing stand up
He
and
did
just
said a bunch
got
of racist
heckled and
stuff.
said a bunch of racist stuff. It was crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It'd
Okay.
be so awesome if your next question was like, "Would you like to say racist stuff?"
Yeah, would you like to say racist?
No.
Or no censorship on Taste TV. Yeah, so I mean, and when we say that to no, really, when we say that to American bands, you know what the first word is that comes out?
Fuck.
Yeah.
How come are you guys so
Can't say
frustrated?
that on TV there. That's one of there's a few words that can't be said on TV in America, and fuck is one of them. So
Yeah, that's
probably why.
definitely one of them. That's one of them for sure.
Any others?
But she's gotten good on the interview. So, any other dirty words? There's a couple. 7 is 7.
7. Yeah,
With different variations.
I think you can't say cocksucker.
Yeah. But you can say sucker.
Yeah,
And you can say
cock.
But not a combination.
Yeah,
Yeah,
South
exactly.
Park are the kings of finding the loopholes where one character say cock, another one will say sucker or something like that. They're good. They had one episode where they had a counter, see how many times they said shit, because they finally, the FCC, which are who regulate what can be said, they said, okay, you can say shit. So they had a counter and said shit like 300 times in an episode or something. It was pretty awesome.
That show is so awesome. Yeah.
What are the other TV shows that you guys are fans of?
I love Arrested Development, which is no longer, they canceled it, but it's genius. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Family Guy.
Yeah, Simpsons. Yeah, Simpsons. I could watch that all day.
Sopranos.
There should be Sopranos.
The Sopranos.
I like a lot of older TV shows like The A-Team. It's like my favorite show of all time. Oh yeah, Mr. T. And
Yeah, I watched Twilight Zone a lot. The old Twilight Zone.
Well, when you were small, what you want? Who did you want to be like of the 18?
That's a great question. It changed a lot. Like I'd have Hannibal days where I would want to be in charge and have plans. I'd have BA days where I'd want to kick butt. I'd have Face days where I'd want to get girls. I'd have Murdoch days where I want to be funny.
Yeah.
That's what's great about the 18.
Murdoch. I love. Yeah. I had the Murdoch action figure. He was my guy.
It was like a complete. You could be, any given day.
Good show.
Oh, great show. Great show.